Hey guys, Mike with Chassis Parts Online again. Today I'm going to start making videos showing how to install the CPO narrow crossmember on a 65 to 79 chassis. Now I say 65 to 79 because this front section right here is the same from 65 through 79. Okay. Now, this chassis is a 66, so technically it's the same from 66 through 72. It covers the years 65, 66, and then 67 to 72. Not much difference. Here and there might be some difference, but for all practical purposes, all these 6 holes in the frame are the same. So, the only thing I have that I can put on here today is the frame boxes. So that's the first thing that goes on anyway. But the first thing you got to do is obviously you got to cut all that cross member out. Okay, now these 6 holes, that's where your coil pocket was, coil spring pocket. The 2 holes on the bottom, that's where the little rubber snubber was on the axle. Okay, so that's your axle center line. Right down the middle of these 6 holes, that's your axle center line. You don't have to measure it before you take it apart. You don't have to do any of that. That is the center line. It's not any debate. You can move it forward if you want, but that requires drilling some holes. I know when guys put the aluminum crossmember in, some of them move them. Some of them put them in the middle of those 2 holes, and some of them move the pin forward. That's up to you. Same thing with my crossmember. You can move it forward, but that means you're drilling some holes. I don't have an offset bracket for those yet. If I did, you're still going to have to drill half the holes anyway because it's so close on one side. But maybe I'll come up with that and make that as an option to see if anybody wants it. I mean, it's just a CAD drawing. The only thing that would change. Okay, so basically what you're going to have to do first is figure out which frame box fits which side. Okay, now this is one of the original versions right here. Okay, so as you can see, the bottom holes are in the center, but just like on the frame, you got 2 holes here that are not centered. Okay, the center line is right here and it's closer to that front hole, so that means this goes in here, okay, like this. Okay, basically goes in there like that. Now, I found these frames to be different heights as the ones that I've measured, so I've had to go back and make these boxes smaller. Okay, but that means they move up and down inside the frame. I've also found that these holes are not stamped the same height on the side of the frame. They could be an 1/8 of an inch difference from one frame to the other. So what I do is make this box smaller, and I make it where you can just put some washers in it to make it all line up. So basically the first thing you do is line up those holes right there, center holes, because that's where the cross sleeves are. And put a bolt in from the outside. Let me do that.